Here are two females that are nearly identical in size, but totally different species. So here's Peach, again chocolate goldeny, and one of my most defensive new worlds in my collection. This is Formictopus cancerides, the Haitian brown bird eater. I think actually she's more larger. Yeah, definitely more larger. 2 years, very fast growing species. Now these four are all slings now. This one right here is my Brachypelma vagans, the Mexican red rump, Annette. You'll see Morticia very soon, she freshly molted. Here's Marge, she's a burrower, a Phonopelma chalcodes, Desert blonde, sling. Here's Shannon, about an inch, female, Sericosmus elegans, the Trinidad dwarf. You can see she has the dark triangle very similar to my B. Emilia. And finally, my last dwarf species is a Sericosmus peresmellesi, the Bolivian dwarf. And here's Lucy, she's the largest member, around 2.5, 3 inches. That's what they look at. Nice. We'll get another better shot of Pandora now, since I'm right near her. Definitely a mature female. Well, here's Trinity, the versicolor that I updated. She decided to walk out on me. The one I got from Shannon. I updated her during the laptop video where the hard drive crashed. She's pretty cool, but she's really fast and skittish. Let's try to get her back inside. It's a gorgeous avic. As you can see, yeah, she's pretty mean. Definitely cool though. Here's Greg, Saratojaurus marshalli, the straight horn baboon. This one here is a male. Female Brachypelma bomi, the Mexican fireleg. 2.5 inch female. This is Melina. This one here is a Syrgopacus schweidi, the Malaysian earth tiger. Mackenzie went into hiding. This one here is my Tapinquinius eleni, the Ecuadorian tree spider. About 1.5 inches. This one might be a suspect male. You may not see this T very well. This is another cool and unique arboreal. This one here is an Arachnotour recefi, the ribbed tree spider from Brazil. It's around 3/4 of an inch to an inch. Hey, this is a molt that I didn't know about. This one here is Renee. The Ephobopus rufescens, the burgundy skeleton. What a cool looking species. One of the smallest of the Ephobopus species. Gets to having around 3-4 inches leg span. I'll take out the molt and see if I can try to sex it later, if I can. My Tapinquinius subcaeruleus, the metallic tree spider. You can see her abdomen is very plump and very healthy. And there's the molt here. Awesome, I just hope it's a female. This one we won't see all too well. Here's Ophelia, Orthonoctonus ortobalius, the Thailand fringe. Alright, number 69 is my 5-inch female, Poecilotheria formosa, a Salem ornamental. And you can see from the camera shot, you can see the purple highlights around the carapace and around the legs too. An absolutely gorgeous pokey. Still have a couple more pokes to show, not very much now. Here is Hans, Theraphosa sturmi, the Burgundy Goliath bird eater. Still doing very well. Still alive. And healthy. Here's Joelle, in case you didn't see a good glimpse of her during the beginning of the video. That's what she looks like. One of the largest pokies ever, next to the P. rufilata that gets to having a similar leg span, 9 to 10 inches. She's very bulky for a poke. And you can see right over here, you get pagacic furrow, which indicates it's a female. Number 72, Pamphibedius platyama, mature female, Sophie. You can see how different she is compared to Nicola, who was the male that you saw earlier. Here is Michaela, Grammostola rosea, Chilean rose, 5.5 inch mature female, full grown. Here is Roy, juvenile male, Grammostola pulchra, the Brazilian black. Very cool species. Very hungry too. 5.5 inch mature female, Brachypalma smithi, the Mexican red knee. Here is Athena. Here's Daisy, around 4.5–5 inch female, Lasiodora parahybana, salmon pink. This one we won't see at all. This is my Lastophoopus species that I own. This one here is a Moranus, the skeleton, as you can see, 6-liter shoebox with enough substrate to burrow, and that's what she did. So she's one of my pet holes. I'm not sure if you can see this one very well. That little brown blob is my Stromatopelma calceatum, the featherleg baboon, Xena the warrior princess. She's around 3 inches. Very avid webber. And here is my third favorite pokey, next to P. bara and the Highland species of Sophisca. This one here is my Miranda, the Bengal spotted ornamental. Kind of looks like my Tigrina Weselli a bit, but with Mirandas they have especially darker carapaces and they're much more whiter in appearance. Nice. Here's number 80, T.gigas, the orange tree spider. She's fat. This one right here is a female, 3 inches, Tapnicinius sancti vincenti, the St. Vincent's tree spider. You can see she's a very beautiful specimen. It's very hard to actually try to get this on camera because of the ways she webbed, but and she looks like a dark black color with almost a burgundy tinge to on the legs. It's absolutely gorgeous to look at. It's got like a faded green carapace. This one here is incredibly stubborn, but I had to get her out so you can see this on video. This is my 4.5 inch female, very pissed off, Salmopolis pulcher, the Panama blonde. You can see her fangs are out and she's definitely not happy. Right over here I have my second of my H-Max. Here's Dementia, 3.5 inch, definitely a female. Got from PDDM 89. My all-time favorite pokey. This one here is the Pocotheria bara, the lowland ornamental. Yeah, it's called the ivory lowland ornamental. You can see why it's my favorite. Look how black this one is. Very beautiful. I raised this one up as a 1/2 inch spiraling about 3 years ago. No distinct problems, so keeping them exactly like my Regalis, and as you can see, she's doing awesome. I think I'm at 85 or 86, I'm not really sure. This one here is my Arachnotour maculata, the starburst baboon again. This one here is a little bigger one named Libby. Fortunately, she must be in her network of webs because I don't see her very much. Lita came to say hi. She is my Vicularia Pinkto. Cute. Certainly gotten much more calmer since she molted. This one I'm not going to take out and handle. This one here is my Arachnotour maculata, the Togger starburst baboon. She is my largest female, Grishina, around 5.5 inches. And she was the mother of that egg sac that unfortunately did not go well. But I'm trying to find a male, see if I can try to mate her again. One should be no surprise to you, as she was updated during the previous video. This one here is my Brachypelma albiceps, mature female, Mexican gold red rump. Stacy, she's approximately around 6 inches. Just give you an idea of what she is like in her temperament, since XB70 Prince asked me about that one. So we'll just touch her up and see. She's not as aggressive as the Vagans, but definitely just as skittish as the Bibomi, and just as flicky. These are 8 of my S.dichromata spiderlings. So let's go ahead and look at them. Here is number 1. I'm not going to open up the cages since they are surprisingly fast. Okay, this one might be a potential female. This one is reserved for Jessie. This one might be a possible male. I know the 3.gigas that I gave to Shannon, some of them have actually molted into mature males already, so you can tell how pretty quick these are growing. This is another one. It's number 7. I'm actually going this way. It's number 2. And open up the cages anyway, which I really shouldn't. This one might be, I don't know, I think female. Very fast and defensive, and these are the largest of the genus, getting to having a 5.5 inch leg span, very similar looking to the adult H. mac you just saw. Here's another one. This one might be a female. Just 2 more. There's another one. And there's the last one. They're all pretty much the same. Cool. Number 97, Canthoscuria brocklehursti, the giant white-banded, 5.5 inch female named Sasha. Very beautiful specimen. Number 98 is a Chromatopelma cyanopubescens. Mature female, green bottle blue. Last Poke in my collection is my Pocotheria rufilata, the red slate ornamental. I've shown you Sephora, who is a sling, but this one here is my adult. Here's Caitlin. She's approximately around 6.5 inches. Brachypelma Emilia, the Mexican painted redleg. Emilia is around 2.75 inches. And her abdomen is just really plump and healthy. Number 101 is my adult female Brachypelma bomi, the Mexican fireleg. Shown you Melina, but this one here is an adult specimen named Katana. She is my second or third oldest T at 21 years old. Measures around 6.5 inches. This one here is the dark color specimen. Number 102 is my Pseudohaplopus species longhaired, formerly Cyclosternum schmardae, yellow-banded bird eater, 2.5 inch male, named Larry. And 103 is my suspect female, Polinobius muticus, formerly known as Cytheraceus crochetii, the king baboon, which is around 2.75 inches. 104, another pet hole, is Alyssa. She is a Haplopelma minax, Thailand black. She's somewhere in there. This is typically what a Haplopelma species setup should look like. Normal critter keeper with a lot of cocoa fiber or eco-earth as substrate. Oh, there she is. She's there. As you can see, they dig themselves down to the ground. So there she is. Huh. Haven't seen her in the longest time. Alright, so this patch of dirt is actually my Idiop species, black trapdoor. This is a megalomorph, not a true tarantula, so I don't count this as a T. And here's another specimen that I'm going to rehouse into Leslie's old enclosure. Is a Linothele megathyloides. This is the Bolivian funnel web, which is a diploid. Very unusual megalomorph that has oversized spinnerets. Here are my pair of Brachypelma auratum, the Mexican flame knee. This one here is Claire. You can see why they call it the flame knee, because of the legs. Oh, it seems we got a molt now. From Nina. This is my other one. Oh, she's probably slightly larger than Claire. Probably not by much, but you can see the flame knees are really striking on the species. Everyone's favorite Girasea. This is Bloom, my red form sling. I would say now approaching a juvenile. Very cute specimen, around 2 inches. Number 110 is my T-sturmy female, Gretel. Around 10.5 inches, hopefully a gravid female. 111 is the largest Choco Goldney that I have, Charlotte. Around 5.5 inches. Alright, number 112, here's Goma, the LP female, finally in pre-molt now. Number 113 or 14, I think it's 13, is Megaphobema robosum, the Colombian giant redleg. Immature male that is around 5 inches. I think next molt he's going to mature out. Number 114 is my Nandu chromatus, the white striped bird eater. Nadia is around a 3.5 inch female. Number 115 is Genesis, my Zenithus ammonus, the Colombian lesser black tea. Around 2.5 inches. Could be a suspect male. And this one here is my second oldest specimen. Phonopelma chalcodes, desert blonde. This is the adult female named Marilyn. She's around 4.5 inches and she is 22 years old. Here's my oldest specimen that I have. She is currently 23 years old. This one here is Curly Sue, my B. abapulosum adult female. You can tell she is very calm. And I can actually pinch grab her. No problem. Here's another specimen of mine. This one here is my 3-inch female, freshly molted. Cyclosternum fasciatum, the Costa Rican tiger rump. This is a confirmed female, named Stella. Here's another giant avic. Iphicolaria huriana, the Ecuadorian woolly pinktoe. About 6 inches, named Anna. Just 5 more left, and they're all terrestrial species. This one here is Pamphividius antinus, the steely blue leg. Jade, who is a 7-inch female. Bolivian steely blue leg. It's one of my pet holes, Solenocosmia species. This is Eva, 6 inches. You've seen her during many of the early feeding videos. She's like 6 inches. I'm not going to get her out because she's way too defensive. And here's Daniela. This is my final LP female, salmon pink bird eater. She's around 4 inches. Here's Ebony, mature female Brazilian black, Grammosola pulchra, about 7 inches, full grown. This one here is Scarlet, my Smithy female. Absolutely my favorite terrestrial species. And I saved the best for last. T number 126 or 7 is my 7+ inch female Brachypelma vagans, freshly molted last week. Mexican red rump. Her name is Morticia. Suitable name for the species. She's looking amazing. Never seen a vagans this big in person, but these are one of the largest species in the genus, Brachypelma. So, hope you enjoyed this awesome tour video. So sorry if it's posted so late, but hope you enjoyed it, guys, and thanks for watching.